Hello everybody, this tutorial is going to take a look at some of the features of bookmarking in Google Chrome. Now, pretty much all of our web browsers have bookmarking capabilities, and for the most part they're pretty similar, but there are some differences. So we're going to take a look at Chrome in this tutorial, and later on, perhaps we'll take a look at Safari, Firefox. I know a lot of you use Internet Explorer at home as well. And again, these features are pretty much in all of those, but they're just in different spots. In this tutorial, we're focusing on Google Chrome, a web browser, and its features with bookmarks. Now, the first thing that you want to do is make sure that you have a bookmark bar available to you, okay? And it should be just below, all right, the web address bar or the URL bar here where we type in website addresses. Now, to get started here, I already have some tabs open here, and I'm sure a lot of you do this throughout the day where you have multiple tabs open. And, it's a little annoying to have to always type out websites that you go to every day. For example, in our class, we go to Edmodo quite a bit, and we go to, we check Power School, and we go to Google Classroom and all those different things. So it would be really nice to be able to just go there quickly without having to type those out and do searches and all that kind of thing. So bookmarks are really important for that. Now, if your bookmark bar isn't showing here for some reason, go up here to the corner into the settings for Chrome here. And you'll notice that there is a bookmarks, sub-menu here. And you want to make sure that show bookmarks bar is checked. Now, on mine, for some reason, it's automatic. It's always there. But for some of yours, it may not be. So make sure that that's turned on. Now, there's some other settings in here we're not going to work with today. For example, importing bookmarks from another web browser. That's something that's a little more advanced. But I want to make you aware of that. Let's say you've been using Safari for a while. You got a lot of bookmarks in there. You want to bring them over into Chrome. You can import bookmarks from one browser to the other. So that is there. Also want to point out that similar menu items are up here under the bookmarks menu at the top for the Google Chrome settings that you see here across the top as well. So they're in a couple different spots, pretty much the same controls. So we have this showing. Now, to create a bookmark, it's really easy. Let's say, for example, I wanted to bookmark the Power School login page. All I have to do is click on this, go down, and drag it down, and notice how the green circle with the plus sign is showing there. That's going to allow me to add it to my bookmark bar, and it's there. Okay, really easy to do. So if I want to bookmark all these, I just go to them. Now, sometimes I do get a little bit of a glitch here. You just got to kind of be careful and make sure it gets down in there. I do get this glitchiness once in a while with this. And what I do is sometimes I'll just go and expand the menu. Oop, I didn't want to do that, sorry. Just make it bigger here, and sometimes that fixes the problem as well. But and you'll notice that they are down here now. So mine's being a little glitchy here. I don't need two of them there. But anyhow, you just drag and drop them down here, okay? And, you just kind of keep working through it here. All right, notice it's not glitching now. There we go. Okay. So, and you can just add these to your bar pretty easily. All right. So these are just some different websites we use here in class. Again, we have Edmodo as well. So if I made a new one here and I went to Edmodo, whoops, there we go. And there I can easily put that down here. So I get a lot of bookmarks. So it's pretty easy to add those, not hard to do. What happens though after a while is that we get a lot of bookmarks. I know, like in mine today, there were probably 20 of them in here. If I go to Safari, I like to use Safari a little bit more. There's quite a few. I mean, there's probably hundreds of bookmarks. It's just the things I want to go back and take a look at later. But there's an easy way to organize these, and that's by the use of folders here in our bookmark bar. By the way, if you have one that you don't like in here, don't want anymore, excuse me, you can either just take it off, drag and drop it into your trash, okay? Or you can control click, or if you have a 2-button mouse, right click on it and easily delete it, okay? You can also change the names of these, I believe, if you go in here and edit them. It allows you to change the name that's in there. So if you just wanted code.org there, for example, instead of all this stuff, Click Save, and it will edit the name for you as well. So again, control click or right click if you have a 2-button mouse allows you to rename these. Okay. But the other feature that we have here, guys, along with renaming, is the ability to make folders. Okay, in here. So you notice there's some controls here. I'm right clicking or control and clicking, and this menu will pop up. And what we want to do is go to Add Folder. Okay, and we just need to name it different things. So I'm going to name mine Ed Tech. You can name it if you want. You want to name it by hour, first hour Ed Tech, second hour Ed Tech, whatever, third hour math. You can do that. Okay, but I'm going to make a couple folders here. And for the assignment that's attached to this, guys, you'll need to make folders for all your classes. Okay, and just kind of go through here, continue. Again, it's control click or right click. Okay. Alright, like so. Put a couple more. Now, again, you're going to put all of yours in there. I don't want to take up your time doing all this. Language arts, put that in there. Okay. And, alright, I guess I'll do one more. I'll get all the cores in anyway. Don't anybody feel left out. Let's see, science. And just for good measure, I'm going to go one more. Okay, let's go, I don't know, let's go music. So we got music class. All right, I know you guys are all different there. Now, a couple things here. Okay, first of all, you notice that I have an arrow that came up. What that means is I have more bookmarks here than what my bar can fit. So I can click on this here. It'll take me to another menu, or drop-down menu with the extras that aren't showing. Okay. Notice also I can move these around. So if I want to put all my folders here, I can put them in certain orders if I want. You know, however you want to set these up, okay? And, you know, that way they're pretty organized, okay? Once you have your folders, then you can start dropping things into where you want to put them. So now Power School, I don't know where you want to put that. I'm going to put that in Ed Tech right now. But I can just go in here, put it over the folder, and it will let me drop it in there. So now if I click on the folder, notice that a drop-down menu comes up with those items, which is, again, pretty handy, okay? So that way it kind of sorts them. So CIA World Factbook, we probably use in social studies. Kind of hold it over that. Put them in there. Code.org is definitely for Ed Tech, okay? And I can keep sorting these so that way I don't have all these listed here. They're sorted by the class I use them in. Now another way to kind of track or keep track of these, if you don't like to drag and drop and that sort of thing in here, is you can go again up here to the settings for Chrome, bookmarks, and go to Bookmark Manager. Okay, or I believe it's up here as well. If you go to Bookmarks, Bookmark Manager. Now notice there's more choices here because we have bookmarks to work on. The bookmarks are listed here as well. We can go to Bookmark Manager in here. That kind of opens a new tab for us. And what we can do is if you want a different interface of things, you can see the bookmarks bar here. Here's our folders we made, and we can sort from here. So let's say I want to put this under language arts. I can drop them in here. You can double click on these folders and it will open them up. Okay? Or if you want to just see the drop down of what we got, you can do it that way too. Okay? So again, if you like this interface better instead of trying to click and drag things up here, you can do that. Let's put this one in Ed Tech. Okay? You notice that it's changing things in my bookmark as I'm doing them in here. Okay, so I can do it either way. I can use that bookmark manager, or I can just do my work up here and where things go. Okay, so now as I go in here and I click on these, you can see where I have some of the items that I've put, and they just kind of create some really organized menus here. Okay. So what I'd like you to do, guys, for this assignment is I'd like you to take some time to create some bookmarks. I'd like you to also create a folder for every one of your classes, okay? And put a handful, go ahead and click on EdTech, and let's put in Edmodo, our EdTech page. Let's put in Google Classroom in there, and let's put in your Power School, those four, okay? So let me go ahead and edit this. I'll take this out of here just so it's not confusing to people. We got those three, and then let's get Google Classroom in there. Classroom. Remember, there's links to these off my class website. That's what I probably should have done. I just go here, go up here to our web page and click on Google Drive. Actually, that's Google Drive. We can put that one in there too. But let's do these four. I guess I don't have Google Classroom in there. I'll put that in there though for you, since that will make it easier. Okay. It's wanting me to sign in. I just want classroom.google.com. Sorry for the delay, guys. Here, let's see if we can get this to come up. It keeps wanting me to go here. I guess either put Google Drive or Google Classroom there. It's up to you. We can put that in there, but I can just make a bookmark of this, okay? And I can take that. Actually, I'm going to rename it because there we go, edit. I don't want it to be that big, so I'm just going to go Google Drive. Okay, and let's add that one in there. So for EdTech, that's what we're going to have. Okay, and so what I want you to do is make these folders, make your 6 class folders. Okay, have them showing in your bookmark bar, and then have these 4 items under EdTech, and then just kind of put your mouse over EdTech, and we're going to take a screenshot of this. So if I have that showing and I turn on my screenshot controls, notice it'll kind of keep that menu showing, and now I can just take a screenshot. All right, and you actually don't even need the whole browser. You can just turn this into me if you want to, just a screenshot showing your folders you made, and then showing EdTech and the 4 items that you need underneath there. Okay, so go ahead and take a screenshot of that, and then that is what you'll turn in. So again, just to kind of reiterate or just kind of review, let's make folders, let's make bookmarks, let's organize our folders for our different classes. Let's put these 4 items in the EdTech folder. You can have other bookmarks as well, guys, but let's show the EdTech folder with those 4 items in it, and take a screenshot of that. Okay? I hope you learned some new things here. You probably knew some of these things already about bookmarks, but hopefully you learned something new about folders and kind of keeping them organized and that sort of thing. All right, I hope you found this helpful.